So Sam Cooke, most of you people haven't heard of him because he was a singer in the 50s, 60s. Sam Cooke was born January of 1931, and he grew up during a lot of racial times. He grew up during racial, he grew up during like the lynching of black men getting beat up, getting killed, getting thrown in jail for no reason. There were in the 1930s and 40s, black men went to war, and they were drafted to the war, killed. 50s, it was this. He grew up during the horrible times where especially black people, were bullied and harassed, and were not accepted by white people. Sam Cooke grew up in a Christian family. He started singing when he was 6 years old. He did his gospel singing when he was 15. He was in a gospel group called the Soulsters. He was a very outspoken, good singer. His voice would attract people to him. That changed in 1956 when he kind of went more into the R&B. He went to more of a pop. He shifted from the gospel to more of a R&B kind of thing. When he said that water, Jesus gave me water, and he was dropped from the Soulsters. He tried to switch it off. He tried to make it seem like it was a gospel song, but it was more. He was still rejected from his group, the Soulsters. They dropped him. Then he started doing his own pop song. He started doing "What a Wonderful World It Would Be," "Twisting the Night Away." Then he started doing a lot of good songs. He started doing the he did a lot of good songs. A Change Is Gonna Come. That's one of his most popular songs, and the change is gonna come during the 1960s. The civil rights movement with Martin Luther King, was doing all his dirt, but that's when black people were trying to get, I don't know why, but a lot of black people wanted to eat with white people. Black people wanted to watch movies with white people, wanted to eat with white people, wanted to date white people, wanted to marry white people. That's when black people would probably go inside a restaurant and sit down. They had a sign called "All Whites Only," where pretty much black people were not allowed to eat and sit and talk with white people. They would just, a lot of black teenagers would go in there, black people would go in and sit down, they get beat up and thrown in jail. Change Is Gonna Come was one of his most popular songs. It just means that you just keep going at it and just wait. Eventually things are gonna change. It may be slowly, but it's gonna happen. And Sam Cooke, there has not been a movie about his life. There's been a movie about Malcolm X. There's been a movie about Martin Luther King. But there's never been a movie about Sam Cooke. Why is that? I don't know why. There's been a movie about Freddie Prinze Jr., the pianist, the eccentric James Brown. There's been a movie about Michael Jackson, but there's never really been. I've never seen it. I'm going to look, but I've never seen a movie about Sam Cooke. I'm going to make a part 2 to this.